that bowler, box. That's it, move. Time!
Leyton, just been watching you move around with Bradley. You're preparing for July the 26th now, is it?
Yeah, July 26th, yeah. Venue and date changed. It was meant to be this week, but obviously, due to changing of circumstances, obviously it's had to be moved back now to the 26th of July.
It was going to be at Bowlers, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was going to be at Bowlers. Now I think it's the AJ Bell Stadium.
The Salford City ground, isn't it?
Yeah, that one. So
nice little venue, that, by the way.
Yeah,
so a lot of amateur shows there. I've not been to a pro show there, you know.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. Never been to obviously before, obviously for a pro debut. So.
Well, let's find out about you. I've seen a little video that Aki from British Boxers did with you.
Yeah.
So I know you come from a kickboxing background.
Yeah. Previously was a Thai boxer for a fair few years.
Surprised you pulled me up on there because I called it kickboxing again, didn't I?
It's alright. Everyone understands what it is. Obviously, like people know it's Muay Thai. K1 is another type of kickboxing, or you can do your American style. So there is different types, but
yeah,
no, it's pretty much generic. It's obviously a little different rules, but apart from that.
And how long did you do that for, and how well did you do?
Did alright, and did it for about 8 to nearly 9 years.
Right, long time.
Yeah, so a fair bit of time, yeah.
Why transfer over to the professional boxing side then?
It's just always been in the plans. It's just never been when. Do you know what I mean? It's like when's the perfect time, but you don't know when the perfect time is. You just gotta go with your gut sometimes. And
well, what was the point then? What was the moment that you decided, oh, sod, I'm going to get my license? When
to be honest, you know what?
Were you watching a fight or were you walking to the gym?
Yeah, it's a really weird one. I always watched boxing and like obviously I watched Thai at the same time, but I've always watched boxing and it was always just like, it was always in the back of my mind. Probably like the age of about 17, 18, I started thinking more like serious about moving into the boxing, and obviously then at that point, my career really took off in Thai, so I was kind of like battling between, well, do I go while it's shooting up or do I give it some time yet? So I give Thai a few more years and then accomplished quite a bit, and then I thought I had a bit of a break going to see family for Christmas. I had a bit of a relax because I did literally for near enough 9 years non-stop, like no breaks. I was pretty much dedicated to it.
You're 22 now, are you?
Yeah, 22 now. Yeah. So I was pretty dedicated, so I just kind of had a bit of a break, and then it was just, I just felt like it was my time there.
Did you walk straight into Northside? Is that where you, because that's where you fight out of, isn't it? Northside?
Yeah, I do fight out of Northside. It was Anthony Farnell that
all right.
directed us to Joe. Obviously, I know the route in Thai boxing. If you come to me and said, well, how do I go about going amateur pro in Thai? That's my game. Obviously, I've been in it for so many years. But obviously, I know the boxing game's a little bit different. Certain rules apply. You've got to do certain things, and it's a lot more regulated, isn't it? It's a better sport in terms of that kind of term.
Well, the reason why it's good is because there's one governing body.
Exactly.
In kickboxing, Thai boxing, all those sports, there's in every different one of those aspects, there's loads of different governing bodies, isn't there?
Yeah.
And so
that's what I mean. So there's too
many. To
be
a champion of one of them, it's diluted because instead of having one champion, there might be
7 or 8 at one bracket. It's like, well, who's the actual true champion? No, yeah, it's very true. Like, yeah. So obviously, then I wanted to do it the proper way. I didn't want to come in and try and just, well, I've come from Thai boxing and I think I wanted to do it like I know my apprentice.
You've got some skills though. You're not like I would have expected you to have had at least 30 or 40 amateur fights, and you told me you've had 4.
4, yeah. I had 4. Started training in October, early November.
Yeah.
I had my first one after about 2 weeks at our Collier from Austin show, and then I think I had another one before the year was out, and then I had 2 earlier this year. One was on the Thursday, one was on the Friday. 2 took one on short notice because Joe said let's have it, and then after that one I was meant to match down for another, but I think something pulled out or something, and then Joe was just like, I feel like you're ready to go, do you know.
So I presume you won all 4 then?
Yeah, so it was going well, yeah, and I really enjoyed it, do you know what I mean. And
natural step.
Yeah, just felt like it was just to take the step and just go for it, you know.
Well, in this period we're living in, it's got to be the golden age of British boxing.
Yeah, no, of course. I think British boxing probably taken over massively now, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? There's some big names.
World boxing now, isn't it?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Why wouldn't you want to have a little go and see where you can go?
That's what I mean.
Where do you think? Where would you? You've moved around. I mean, the kid you were just moving around there, Bradley.
Yeah.
I think almost 100 amateur fights, 5-0 as a pro.
Yeah.
You're moving around with he's a kid who's tipped. I believe Brad will be at minimum will be a British champion at some point in his career.
No,
so it must give you great confidence moving around with these guys. And holding your own and then
Yeah, no, it goes definitely. It's experience and it's knowledge, it's learning. Because obviously, at the end of the day, he's 5-0. He's been in even though it's a ring at the same context, it's a different type of ring. It's
but
a boxing
he's also
ring.
100 amateur fights.
100 amateur, exactly. So he's got that pedigree behind him. So obviously, it boosts you up massively. Do you know what I mean? The more you do with them, the better it is for you in the long run.
Well, lights gone off.
Lights
need
have
to
gone
pay
off.
the bill, Ricky. I think someone needs to move. Just walk around a little bit. Walk around.
I think it was over there, the switch in there, yeah.
There
we go, we're on the
it.
sensor. No, jeez. No, yeah, so, yeah, I really appreciate, you know, the rounds that Brad's doing as well, because obviously we're both benefiting from it. Like, yeah, we might not be the exact same weight class, but it's...
Well, what is going to be your weight?
I want to be, ideally, I think my first one's at middleweight, which is 11.8. Well, 11.8 to 11.6 I want to aim for.
Right.
But obviously I've got a few more weeks now to cut a bit more weight, see how I go.
But most people who weigh on the day at that
Yeah.
would be classing themselves as a light middleweight, so I presume that's where we're going to be talking with you, light middleweight, super welterweight.
Yeah, hopefully, ideally I think light middleweight would be the bracket, but definitely if there's an opportunity in middleweight or light, I'd definitely take, do you know what I mean? I'm used to giving away, I know it's a bit different, but I'm used to giving away a bit of weight and...
I was watching like I was saying, sparring with Brad, and you were switching and there's a lot of slickness in there for someone with so little experience in the boxing game. So I presume you're a fast learner.
Yeah, I think it's more. Down to like over the years in Thai. I've not been your traditional Thai boxer in terms of like. I've not just been like all about kicking and just trying to elbow someone's head off. I've got my hands. Let me use my hands, not just my legs. You know what I mean? Just cutting off one area. I'm not about that. I'm always about keeping each area sharp.
Where did you train as a kickboxer, Thai boxer?
I did train at a fair few gyms, but my last gym was a Frank's gym in Withenshaw. That was my last gym I trained at, and then obviously I took my time out and then decided to leave Thai boxing as a sport and then have a break and then come in, and then I just decided to join into boxing because I felt like the time was right. Do you know what I mean? So,
definitely.
But yeah, I've always made sure that I've always kept my boxing in do you know what I mean? A focus on my boxing. I've always wanted to be. I wanted that element.
Now to have the ultimate test, isn't it?
Yeah. Now it's seeing how cut I am and how much have I really focused on it. Obviously, I'm still going to be learning. Like I've not even been my debut yet, so I'm still learning. It's going to be a career.
It's a cliche, mate, but you never stop learning.
But that's exactly. You never stop learning. So hopefully. I've enjoyed. Well, I will enjoy it because I love this fighting sport. Anyway, do you know what I mean? If you don't, then what you're doing in it for kind of thing. But no, yeah, I do. I really enjoy it. I'm really enjoying the different change. Obviously, it's a different environment training wise and.
How is it? How does it go?
Yeah.
You know, when you're doing Thai, do you have your music and all that blaring?
Yeah, the time. We don't have it in the gym blaring. We'll have your annual CD or phone on half of the time. But obviously, like when you fight on like shows and stuff, we will have the traditional Thai music on in the background, which obviously people find a bit weird, but. It's just one of them things. Obviously, it's to do with the fight of rhythm and making the fight go faster per round, etc. Like stuff.
So there's method to it then.
Oh yeah, there's a method behind the music. So if you ever watch one, just listen to the music as it gets into the later rounds. The music starts to get faster and faster and faster. So it's meant to subconsciously make the fighters fight more because the money rounds are the.
What are the rounds in thingy? Are they threes or twos?
Depending on what class you do, because obviously you have your amateur and then you have your professional from C to A. So depending on the class you do, and obviously depending on the rules that you do agree with the
top
opponent.
level. What's a world title fight?
5 threes it would be.
5
threes, yeah, 5 threes, and usually like 1 minute to 2 minute breaks. Usually depends.
2 minutes?
Yeah, sometimes some of them are I've seen a few where they've had like nearly 2 minute breaks, and I've been like, geez. But fair
Get
dues.
cold, wouldn't you?
Yeah, that's what I thought. But yeah, I think usually on average it's about a minute and a half. Most shows will do about a minute and a half because obviously you're athletes, you're only doing 5 rounds. Even though it's more grueling on the body though, in some effects it's a lot more grueling. But yeah, it's intense. I'll definitely say it's intense. Do you know what I mean? But it's a different game.
Do you ever go fighting over Thailand? Do you ever go over there?
I never actually made it. No, I never made it to Thailand. I just think it was because I wanted to conquer the UK first. I feel like I had to conquer my area first, then go over there and, do you know what I mean, and do stuff.
Did you ever manage to conquer the...
Well, I got into top 4. I was in the top 4 in the UK in my weight bracket. Was obviously.
What weight did you fight then? You were talking super welterweight as a boxer, but what as a kickboxer?
I was actually lighter than what I am naturally now. Well, it's a bit different the categories, but it was welterweight in Thai, which is 70 kilos. I fought from the range of 68 to about 72 and a half.
So that's just between light middleweight and welterweight, isn't it?
Yeah, so it'd be like light middle welterweight here. Do you know what I mean? So I had a big bracket, but obviously it's a little bit different. Obviously, our brackets are very, very different to boxing ones. But yeah, I did give sometimes. Like once I weighed in at 68 and give away a weight till like the opponent was 73 and a half. Do you know what I mean?
You can feel that, can't you?
And do you know what? Luckily, obviously, I stopped him in the third. Do you know what I mean? It was, I knew that though he was carrying timber. Do you know what I mean? So obviously within reason, I'm not going to go in there who's built like a brick. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
he's solid.
Yeah, you look and you go, he's not got an ounce of fat on him. Like no, he's a natural that way. Do you know what I mean? So obviously you've got to be within reason. But of course, I never like
then that also goes out the window because just look at AJ and Ruth.
Yeah, no, exactly. There you go. There's
You know
the
what I'm saying?
biggest example.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you know, it's not always about
Just
size,
as-
stature, and stuff. But obviously, you've got to take into consideration your own ability on the day, and obviously believing in your coaching, etc.
But
Stuff.
how long again is it then? It's 4 weeks on?
4 weeks this
on
weekend.
Saturday?
Yeah, 4
4
weeks.
weeks,
Yeah,
Right, well, hopefully I'll be down there.
Yeah.
Chatting to you, and
Yeah.
if you want to know.
yeah, definitely.
Leyton,
Thanks.
take care, mate.
Take care.
Bye.
Cheers.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.